All right, and we're back, ladies and gentlemen. 1:30 left until game starts here. If you just tuned in, and if you missed out on the girls' game, that is still up on YouTube. You can check that out. The final score was 43-35. The Golden Eagles did get the win. It was kind of a sloppy fourth quarter, but they got the win regardless. Now we're getting ready for the game here for the boys. They're not announcing the starting lineups, I guess. They didn't do that for the girls, I noticed. I just kind of got thrown right in and say, let's go. So, but I'm here and I'm on running on better time. Golden Eagles right here now instead on the other side like the girls were. But again, thank you for tuning in to KCW LP Pendleton 104.1 FM. It's Wyatona here, live in Baker City for the Baker Holiday Invitational, where the Nixyaawii Golden Eagles boys varsity will be playing against the Powder Valley Badgers, which is has grown to be a rivalry within our league. Both are part of the Old Oregon League. So this ain't the last time we're going to see this matchup. So I believe the starters are probably going to be the same. Aaron, Dylan, so we got sophomore Rylan Bronson, we got a senior Dylan Abrahamson, a junior Bear Moses, sophomore Simon Picard, and a senior number 20 is Aaron Barkley. And again, I don't have my papers here, but I will work on getting a roster so I can at least know who I'm talking about. Bear going to be at the line to jump. Tip off goes to the Golden Eagles. Bear with the ball right off the bat. Gives it to Abrahamson. Abrahamson's going to pass it long to Barkley. Saves it, gives it to Bronson. Ryland for two, no good. Rebounded by Barkley. Barkley gives it to Picard. Picard for two, still no good. Rebounded by the Badgers. Barkley on the defense right now. Stolen by the, don't know what I was trying to say, but stolen by the Golden Eagles. 2 points by Ryland Bronson. Just kidding, it rolled around and out. Bear for two, no good. Rebounded by Dylan. Dylan's going to get pushed around. The one from way back there had to call it instead of the one right there in front of the action. Interesting. So Abrahamson's on the baseline. It's going to be inbounding. Gets it in. Barkley with the ball to Abrahamson for three. No good. Rebounded by the Badgers. Badgers with the ball now. Bear being on the ball over 21. So 21 with the ball again, drives it in, gets 35 on the edge there. Stolen. Abrahamson tosses up to Bear. Bear's going to get an easy layup. Bear just doesn't miss those. Great defense there by the Golden Eagles, but they still get the ball over, leaving somebody wide open. 2 points for the Badgers. And I got to remember Powder Valley is only like 10 minutes from here, so their whole town has shown up. Barkley's got the ball. He's going to drive it in for two, and it's good. About 2.5 minutes has gone by so far in the game. 4-2 only so far. Two points for Logan Profit. Barkley with the ball for the Golden Eagles. Barkley for another good look, and it goes in for two. Abrahams tried to get a steal, and it just didn't go. Hustling back on the defense. Barkley's guarding the ball right now. Abraham, they're moving. They're playing a little kind of a. It's not a new play because you see it very often. They're passing the ball, running around, passing the ball, kind of playing a relay. So they drew a foul on. So Bronson will get his first personal, first team. Inbounded. Bingham with the ball. He passes it to 25. Cole Martin. So that foul was called on Barkley, which is his first, second team now. Braxton Goller with the ball. Passes it away. Saved by Bingham. Now they're going to call another foul. So 3 very quick fouls back to back to back in a matter of a minute. 4:30 left in the first quarter. So the shot was no good by Braxton and rebounded by, man, Bear got blocked finally. Never thought you'd see it, but they're gonna call it out of bounds, staying with the Golden Eagles. Great ball movement by the Badgers thus far. Jump ball possession, I believe, should be with the Badgers. So Golden Eagles are playing a zone defense, but they're leaving somebody open every time. But luckily, Barkley's war cry there. He's scared the guy out of his shot. Barkley passes to Picard. Picard's going to drive it in, gives it to Bronson for 2. It was no good. But he got fouled on the shot, so he'll be going to the line. Bronson knocks down his first. So that foul was called on Hunter Bingham for the Badgers. His first. Ryland's good for 2. Now the Golden Eagles on the full court press. Get the ball back. Barkley's going to drive it in. Nope. Passes it to the Badger there. Well, he's trying to get to Bear, but then they pass it to Simon now. Simon all the way down to Dylan for 2, and it was good. Timeout, Badgers. 3:22, 10-4. You sound like a pilot or security. 10-4. But nope, fast-paced action as always. That's what you got to expect with the boys. Ella said she wants to say hi, so she said hi. Wave to the camera. All right. I was getting Badger ball over there on the edge, on the end baseline, so I'm trying to think of. I was about to say end zone, but that's football, wrong sport. Barkley with a steal. Jump ball, possession, Golden Eagles. Number 3, he's not in the roster online, so don't know who he is. I'm using the OSAA roster for the website. Bronson for 2. Golden Eagles are swarming up on defense. 3-point attempt was no good. Rebounded by Moses. Dylan was calling for the ball. It was just too late to get it to him. Intercepted by the Badgers. Golden Eagles are on man defense now. Some pretty good passing by the Badgers so far, and great defense by the Golden Eagles. Foul on Bronson. So Withers will check in. Badgers with the ball now on the offense. They're doing a little drive and kick. They're going to drive it in. They're going to kick it out to somebody for a 3-point attempt. Now a foul on Aaron. Be his second. And as always, like I said, the whole town of Powder Valley is here, or North Powder is here to support their kids. That little section on the bench over there. Three-point attempt was no good, rebounded by Bear, and now they call a foul. So foul was called on 43. Again, that is Tucker Martin. 1:36 left in the first quarter. 12-4. Golden Eagles are up. So Picard inbounds to Picard. I'm used to saying Picard into Bronson from the girls, I guess. But Picard into Abrahamson. Abrahamson to Moses. Moses for 2. No good. A lot of contact, but again, no call. So the boys, Powder Valley is trying to figure out what to do. Offensive rebound by the Badgers. Under a minute left of the first quarter. Some smart offense, smart defense. Golden Eagles have just capitalized a little bit more on the offense. So 2 points for Bingham. Abrahamson's going to take the ball now. Calls for a screen. Gets it over to Kywin for 3. No good. Rebounded by Withers. No good. Out of bounds. Going to the Badgers. 31 seconds left. It's a 6-point game. 12-6 right now. Low scoring, I should say, for as much as they've been moving around. So Bingham's being guarded by Moses. He gets it up to number 43, Martin. Over to, I'm assuming his brother, Cole Martin. Kywin got clotheslined. You, yeah, it's clear on the video if they want to watch this back. Kaiwan got clotheslined right there with the ball. That'll wake you up. It's inbounded, so Picard gets it into Kaiwan. Kaiwan gets his 2 points in. First quarter action right there. Kind of a low-scoring game, but, you know, like I said, there's no shortage of action because they're moving fast, and like I said, I'm trying to keep up with them. Just catching up on a couple of messages here. And Anson, all I'll say is you are a dirty dog, sir. I just read the rest of your texts. I will not say it on the broadcast because I am being monitored. But again, thank you all for tuning in to KCW LP Pendleton. Wyatona live here in Baker City, Oregon, where they're having the Baker Holiday Invitational. I don't exactly know what all teams are supposed to be a part of this, but Golden Eagles, Nixyaawii Golden Eagles girls just faced off with the Vale Vikings. And now it's the Golden Eagles versus the Powder Valley Badgers. So Badgers with the ball to start the possession off. We start the quarter off. Stolen by Picard. Picard for 2. So 2 points was no good. It was out of bounds. 43 was there. He grabbed the ball while they were still out of bounds. So Abrahamson was sharing some words with the ref, and the ref was sharing some words back. Moses for 2, just like that, drives right past the defense. So 18-6, it's a 12-point game now. 2 points for Profit. Yeah, last year I remember watching number 45, that Profit. He wasn't very well coordinated. Looks like he got a little bit of work in on the off season. 3 points by Picard. Traveling called. Eagle ball. Martin's checked back into the game for the Vikings, the Badgers. It's kind of weird playing 2 different teams in a day. You have to remember that the tournaments aren't always the same like that. So Abrahamson inbounds to Picard. Picard back to Abrahamson. Abrahamson to drive it. Nope, he gets a bounce pass into Kaiwan. No good. Rebounded by Withers, though. Can't get a hold of the ball, but he does now. Gets it over to Picard. Picard's going to drive it in for 2. Reverse layup, no good. Rebounded by the Badgers. Eagles playing the press. Boys have always been pretty well with their press. So the foul is on Abrahamson. I believe that's going to be his second. So 3 players with 2 fouls right now. Barkley, Bronson, and Abrahamson. Martin at the line, misses his first. Misses them both. Moses is going to drive it in. Passes to Abrahamson in the corner for three, and it's no good. Rebounded by Kywin. So Clements, he passes it over to Picard. Picard to Withers. Withers for two, and it's good. You know, funny thing is I look on OSA website at her roster just out of curiosity. They got Kywin Clements down as Kywin Kerwin. I'm not sure exactly how that came about and why it's never been fixed, but interesting. Anyway, Golden Eagles back on the defense now. Stolen by Kywin. Clements, he gets it over to Picard. Picard to Withers again. Withers gets it blocked, but Kywin saves the ball over to Moses. Moses for three is no good. Rebounded by Clements again. Great hustle on the boards by Kywin. Abrahamson gets it out to Withers. Withers is going to drive it in. A foul on the play. Timeout, Golden Eagles. So again, a lot of fast-paced action for the boys so far, 23-8. .5:12 left in the first half. Hopefully you guys are staying warm and staying safe. You know, like I said, weather's warming up. You know, always be prepared. You know, last time we had snow and melted real quick, we had a pretty crazy flood. And of course now we have the high wind warnings as well. So just a reminder, and I guess just kind of want to make sure that our people are prepared for whatever may come to us. Check on your elders, our elders back home. Make sure they're taken care of and have everything they need at this time. Yeah. Again, hope you guys had a happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Getting ready to come up on the new year. We already celebrated Indian New Year's. You know, we say, Mali Klishmish ku ayoni chimti anwich, or Mali Kishmish ka Hnin Kimti and Miwit. I don't know how you say it in the languages. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Shout out again to Fred Hill and Kristen Parr for translations on those. Inbounded Withers for two. So Golden Eagles are playing great offense and still good defense. They just have to be careful on their fouls. Like I said, 3 players with 2 fouls right now. Clements has been very well on the rebounds today. Abrahamson is smothering him, staying up on his face. Good out of bounds. It was tapped out. They're saying it was out on Kywin. So Barkley and Bronson check in for Abrahamson and Picard. I didn't realize that Waptis Brocky is also checked in. So a lot of our younger players getting to see the floor today. Barkley with the ball. Off the rebound, gets it to Kywin. Kywin out to Withers. Withers for 2. Good. Almost a 20-point game now, 27-8. Went out the foot of a Badger. Withers went down pretty hard. He's laughing it off though, so 2 points for the Badgers. (27-10) right now. Badgers stopped the fast break. They were trying to, I thought they were going to rush it in, but they stopped it. 2-point foul on the shot on Barkley, I'm assuming. And that'll be his 3rd. So Bingham will be going to the line for 2. Yeah, if you guys missed that, you guys could probably rewind it on the YouTube. But John dove down for the ball and looked like he may have hit his head or something, but he's checking out now. Simon and Bear back into the game. A little big man and Air Bear. He's good for the 2. Bronson with the ball. Kind of lost it, gets it over to Picard now. Picard's going to drive it in. They passed it away. So Martin for 2 points on the break. Now Bear's in the run point right now. He's going to make the play or figure out what the Golden Eagles need to do. Bronson with the screen. Bear with the ball. Gets it over to Picard, out of bounds, stays with the Golden Eagles. 3 minutes left of the first half. Bronson's trying to keep handle of the ball. Gets it over to Waptis. Waptis took one too many steps, and I might have missed that on the camera. Still a 13-point ball game. You know, I'll talk about that when we get to like a timeout or something. But anyway, Martin's bringing the ball up, being guarded by Moses. Passes it to Prophet. Prophet blocked. It was a block by Waptis, but they're calling it out of or jump ball. Great hustle, great defense by Waptis right there. Blocking on number 45, Prophet there. Moses is going to have the ball now. He's going to drive it in. I'm going to call a foul on Martin. That'll be his first. Picard for 3. Oh, 2. They gave him 2. But still, points are points. 2:30 left in the first half. It's 29-14. 15-point ball game right now. Golden Eagles have been nothing short of a great showing so far. Bronson's going to drive the ball in, gives it to Waptis. Waptis with the ball, stops the dribble, steps back, knocks it. Nope, he doesn't. Rebounded by Prophet, passed over to Bingham. Okay, Prophet for a 3, and he hits it. Big man knocks down a 3-point shot, knocking down to a 10. And Planet of the Apes. So there was a foul on the before the shot, so Bear will be at the line for 1-on-1. A couple substitutions for the Badgers, and then Abrahamson checking in for Clements for the Golden Eagles. Again, great hustle by Clements in his little time in the game so far. A lot of rebounds. Moses knocks down his first. Good for 2. So 12-point game now. And they're doing a trap. They're full court trapping them. So Martin's going to drive it in. Nope, passes it over. Badgers lose the ball. Bronson's going to drive it, but he loses the ball out of bounds, and it stays with the Golden Eagles. 1:27 left in the first half. So great ball movement, great plays. That was just too short. Rebounded by Martin for the Badgers. Guarded up by Bear. Moses staying right on top of him. Abrahamson was down there waiting, but so one ref was going to call it a block, and the other is going to call it a foul. But the foul is what's going to be the call. So Picard will be at the line for two. He's good for two, 33-19, 1 minute left. Badgers losing the handle on the ball. Martin with the ball now. Martin, I believe, is probably the senior left on the team. Takes the three, is no good. Rebounded by Abrahamson. So a foul on Abrahamson now. So it was on Moses. It was his first personal. Now Martin's going to be going to the line for the end, or the 1-and-1. No good. Rebounded by the Eagles. Bear passes it up to Bronson. Bronson gets it knocked around. No good. Rebounded by the Badgers. Badgers. Yeah, losing the handle on the ball. They're trying to rush. Stolen by Picard now. So very fast-paced action here in the last couple of seconds. So 33-19 so far in the game. Halftime here. Again, very, very quick-paced action. They're trying to figure out what to do. And Golden Eagles are, they have the Badgers in their book so far from just from what we're seeing. Again, thank you for tuning in to KCW LP Pendleton 104.1 FM. This is Wyatona coming to you live from Baker City at the Baker Holiday Invitational. Golden Eagles are currently playing the Powder Valley Badgers. So stay tuned for the second half. We will return here shortly. All right, and we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Again, thank you for tuning in to KCW LP Pendleton 104.1 FM. This is Waiatona representing the Rez Show here at the Nixyaawii, Nixyaawii basketball game. I don't know what I was trying to spit out. I'm just going with it. But it's the Baker Holiday Invitational. So we're here in Baker High School. I was teasing around. You know, my grandpa rode up with me today. And we were sitting here thinking, like, you know, we've been here so many times, yet we still don't know how to to get here. It took an early turn. So, but getting ready for the second half here. Golden Eagles 33, Badgers 19. It's been pretty nonstop with the action, I should say. The crowd is very interactive. That being the Powder crowd, the city of North Powder. Yep, this is a pretty storied rivalry of the schools, dated back to 2016, 2017, around then. And then 2017, 2018 for the girls. The girls basketball kind of created the rivalry. The boys was never too much competition, but the girls always gave us a good fight, and that was back when we went on that 27-0 run. But anyway, it'll be Badger ball to start the second half. Foul going to be called on Withers. "12 seconds in, already got a foul on the board. Inbounded. So Dylan broke loose with the ball, but he had tripped, slipped, something. Golden Eagles get the ball. They're going to call a foul on Martin. It's his third. And if they were to get Martin to foul out, that would probably be a huge advantage for the Golden Eagles, because Martin's what's keeping the Golden Eagles in play, or keeping the Badgers in play. 2 points there for Withers off the assist of, I believe it was Moses. So 35-19. Martin for three, no good. Offensive rebound, no good. Rebound, nope. Defensive rebound. Bear with the ball. And you know there's something's going to happen when Bear's got a smile on his face, because he's got a smile on his face. Just a highlight reel waiting to happen between one of the boys here. Abrahamson with the steal. Loses the ball, but gets it to Bronson in the corner. Over to Abrahamson, no good. I say it's over to Abrahamson, but really Bronson just bricked the shot. He airballed it, and Abrahamson caught it, was trying to do a putback. Foul on the shot. On Abrahamson. And that is his third. So I believe this is Braxton Gawler at the line. He made his first. No good. Prophet gets the offensive rebound and misses it. Gets the ball, bounces out of bounds. So Abrahamson into Moses. Gonna drive it in. Nope, he's gonna pass it back out. Bronson to Moses. Screened by Abrahamson. Moses is gonna take it down underneath. Good shot there, but it was no good. It was a good use of the fadeaway right there anyway. So again, that full court press is really throwing off the Badgers. 2 points by number 3, and he's not in the roster, so I don't know who he is. Abrahamson calling the play. We call him the shot caller because he's the shot caller of the Golden Eagles. Moses gets it over to Withers. Withers for 2. Good. Withers, man, he's getting them points tonight. Haven't kept good track of the points, but I'm sure John has at least 10 by now. So Golden Eagles on the man defense now instead of playing zone. Badgers trying to make a play, do something, but it's not working. Foul on Bronson. That's his 3rd. So Barkley's going to check in for John. Great hustle by Withers tonight. 22-37, Golden Eagles with a 15-point lead right now. The Golden Eagles are really doing a good job at trapping the Badgers. Abrahamson with the block. So inbounded, out of bounds, stays with the Badgers. Usually the Badgers use number 45, Prophet there, literally as a prophet, I guess. But no, they use him as a size disadvantage and has him kind of just mash down on the players. But the Golden Eagles are learning how to stop it. So again, some great defense by the Golden Eagles. Stopping any movement that the Badgers try to make. Great move, they just didn't finish it. Then it was tapped out of there by Bronson or Picard on the shot. Rebounded by Abrahamson now. Abrahamson gets it to Moses for 2, and it's good. 39-22, just under 4 minutes left of the 3rd quarter. Again, this number 3 is not on the roster, so I don't know who he is. Bingham bricked another open layup down the way, good for 2. The Powder Valley crowd really quieted down now. Still a lot of time left. It's a 19-point ball game right now, and the Golden Eagles are smothering them up on defense. They're shutting them down on their own offense. They're shutting down it's just Golden Eagles have the Badgers in the books right now. But again, anything can change in a matter of, an 8-minute quarter. So out of bounds, it stays with the Golden Eagles. 3:03 left in the 3rd. Bronson inbounds to Abrahamson. Abrahamson to Bronson. Back to Abrahamson for 2. No good. Offensive rebound. So on the offensive rebound, Bronson gets fouled on the putback. Makes his first. Couple of substitutions for the Badgers. Number 31, Lisandro Rodriguez, number 43. Tucker Martin. So Bronson was only good on the first. Got to be careful with Bronson too. He's got two fouls already. Picard just kind of loosely threw it. They're trying to get on them fast breaks, but look at that. Abrahamson just drives it right back in anyway. No good. So timeout, Golden Eagles, 30 seconds, 20 or 42-30, 42-24. Trying to spit it out. I'm sitting here struggling around. Again, Golden Eagles are really eating them up. Get a closer look here at the Golden Eagles on their timeout. See some of the younger players out there too, just waiting to chomp at the bit. Marcellus down there, Kywin, Waptus, Landon, Picard, Tommy Moore, St. Schimmel. A lot of the younger and upcoming players are going to have to, start to step up because Golden Eagles have, quite a few seniors this year. So Abrahamson's going to inbound. Gets it into Picard for two, no good. Rebounded by Abrahamson, but passes it over to the Badgers. So they're going to call a foul on the shot on Bronson. And that's 4 on Bronson now. So Rodriguez is at the line to shoot 2. Makes the first. Clements checking in for Bronson. Misses the second. Out of bounds, goes to the Golden Eagles. So Clements will be inbounding. Oh, nope. Just kidding. Bear's going to be inbounding. Abrahamson is showing off his handles as usual. But he's going to get it in. Great pass. 2 points for Kywin. They're getting back. Hustling back on the defense to stop the Badgers. Barkley intercepts. Stays with the Badgers. 1:55 left in the third quarter. 44-25. Stolen by the Golden Eagles. Abrahamson stops it, gives it off to Clements. It's a hard pass. It was a great look, great pass. Kywin just wasn't ready for it. That's kind of shades of our sister Mary Stewart. She did passes just like that. And the same situation, the other guys weren't ready for it. But Moses with the block. And Abrahamson's all smiles now. He gets it down to Picard for 3. Good. One minute left of the quarter. Golden Eagles are smothering them up on defense as usual. So timeout taken by the Golden Eagles, it sounds like. So they're starting to run away now. The Golden Eagles are kind of eating away at the Badgers. Again, this is a matchup we've been seeing over the years, and You know, won some, lost some. This time around, the Golden Eagles has had that advantage. But again, thank you for tuning in to KCW LP Penalty 104.1 FM. Listening to us on YouTube, watching us on YouTube, or you're checking us out on the airwaves of 104.1 FM. Shout out to Anson back at the station. He's making sure you guys can listen to us on the airwaves if you don't have access to YouTube. And again, you know, we're just glad to be able to bring this broadcast to you for those who can't be here. So now Moses with the ball gives it off to Picard. Picard's going to take it in for two, and it's good. So under 30 seconds left of the third quarter. Abrahamson with the tip. You know, I've been talking about it to, anybody that tunes in starts talking about the broadcast. But they notice it too that for the boys, Dylan and Bear both have a way of getting into the opponent's heads. And, they've gotten in trouble for it a couple of times. But so it's going to be a catch and shoot situation, half a second left. So it was released just a little too late. 49-25 to end the third quarter. Golden Eagles, like I said, are starting to eat away at the Badgers. And if you missed out on the broadcast of the girls' game earlier, it's on YouTube still. You can rewatch it later. That's why we choose to do it on the platform that we do for YouTube, so that way it can be rewatched over and over again. And it'll, as long as there's no technical difficulties, because I know we did it before where we lost all of our broadcasts. But well, actually, it's because our account was deleted, I believe, due to a violation of terms and services or something of that sort. But I believe it's because we were playing music. So we cut out the music and haven't done music since. Now we only do that on our actual radio. So it's going to be Golden Eagle ball to start the second, or start the half. The second half of the second half, the fourth quarter, because, I can't spit it out. So in right now, we got Bear Moses, Dylan Abrahamson, Kywin Clemens, John Withers, and Simon Picard. Inbounds it to Picard. Moses is going to drive it in, gets it into John with a nice look, but he just didn't execute it. Blocked shot. Couldn't quite tell who blocked it. Profit doing what I was talking about. But then again, Profit, he's still, I must still be developing some in the, playing a center, because he's not, still working on handling the ball, I should say. Foul being called on Picard. So a shot was taken, no good. Fast breaking it just like that. Oh my, that's one of those, that's what I was saying. You hardly ever see those miss, and it's a surprise if he does. So Badgers moving the ball, trying to figure out what to do, trying to figure out how to stop that. I don't know if that was a block or he slipped or what happened, but Abrahamson made a stop on the shot. So St. Schimmel's in the game now. So the foul was called on Abrahamson, his fourth. Bronson checking in. He also has 4 fouls. So Martin to Martin, but it didn't get to him. He called him a kickball violation. Went off of Bronson's foot. 6:38 left in the ball game, 49-25. And one, apparently. Foul is going to be called on Bear. The crowd's getting riled up now. I mean, 6.5 minutes to get 20 points. Makes the and one. 49-28 with 6:30 left in the ball game. Bronson running the point now, gives it over to Saint. And Schimmel, he passes over to Picard. Picard to Moses. Moses with the ball. Gonna drive it in. 2 points. The Badgers are trying to draw a foul. They flopped down, got the point scored on them. Three-point attempt was no good. Rebounded by Bronson. Timeout taken by the Golden Eagles. Give me just a second. I'm going to mute my mic real quick. All right. So I apologize for that. Just had a couple of things here. So 51-28, Golden Eagle ball. So any foul that the Golden Eagles give now is going to be a bonus for the Powder Valley Badgers. They have 17 fouls. So Abrahamson passes it in to Moses. Moses back to Abrahamson. Abrahamson drives it in. I'm sorry, my camera angle is not great for that. Moses down to Picard. Picard for 2. No good. Gets the putback. 53-28. 5:30 left in the game. And again, the next games will be. So they're calling an offensive foul on Profit. Pushed off on the defense. I could hear Dylan from here. He's telling him, "You're too big, bro." He was trying to pull off one of them moving screens, but. So Abrahamson now has got the ball. Gets it over to John John. John John's got the ball over to the corner to Saint. And Schimmel's calling for a screen, something. He's got the ball now. Yeah, so matching the offensive foul. So the foul was on John John, moving screen or illegal screen. So kind of got a little half-court press going on. I don't think nobody's really paying attention to guard 21 who's bringing the ball up. No, that's because they're running zone now. Travel call. So Moses is going to take the ball forward. He's got the ball, screened by Withers. .25 kind of got in the face of Bear, but it's all good because Bear already blocked him earlier. I guess it's just kind of getting even. So Bear checks out. Waptis checks in. No good on the shot by the Badgers. Rebounded by Brocky. Brocky passes to Schimmel. Schimmel to Abrahamson. Abrahamson on the step back three. No good. Traveling called. I know they're the guest team, but the traveling isn't necessary. Nice. So Abrahamson into Schimmel. Back to Abrahamson. Waptis for three. Good to go. 4 minutes left. 56-28. Again, great defense by the Golden Eagles. They're still trapping the Badgers, throwing off their game. So the Badgers are trying to figure something out, but it's not working so far. Picard's going to take it up for two. Good to go. And one. Sportsmanship, though, they're hugging it out. Can't we all get along? Nice. Yep, when in doubt, hug it out. Smudge me, don't judge me. So Tommy Moore checks in for the Golden Eagles. Abrahamson checks out. It's a 30-point game now. But they stop it on free throws, I believe. I'm not too sure. They changed the rules so much, it's unbearing. And the end one is good. So a couple of substitutions now. Kywin Clements checks in for Withers, and MJ Scott checks in for Picard. So now it looks like we're running a full the junior varsity team. And these boys are, they're in the next couple years, they're going to have to step. They already are stepping it up. They are, they have intense games in the junior varsity games. 2 points by Profit. Schimmel takes it up for the Golden Eagles. Takes it from deep. Knocks it in. All the Indians All the Indians come out of nowhere. Out of bounds, poked out by Clement, stays with the Badgers. Yeah, man, I miss Toby here. Gonna need to do a Mish what? Hey, something. Standby. I can't say standby war party because they ain't got no war party here right now. Anyway, back to the action. Badgers are trying to figure out how to score. Get a steal though, so a foul was called. So it is running clock now, 62:30. 2 minutes left in the game. So yeah, this is the time where they're going to let the varsity kids get some time. I don't know what was going on, if that was a pass or a shot. Either way, Badgers ended up with the ball. St. Schimmel with the steals and a fast break points. No good. Rebounded by Waptis for the putback, and it's good. So great defense again. You know, a great showing overall by the Golden Eagles today. Pretty much can say this game is over. 64-30, and a turnover by the turnover by the Badgers. So out of bounds, it's going to go to the Golden Eagles, or over and back is what they called. Landon Picard's in the game now. So it's Moore with the ball. Gets the foul. Shot was no good. Misses his first, and he misses his second as well. Waptis with the ball now. Picard, no good. So that'll do it for the game. Nixyaawii Golden Eagle 64, Powder Valley 30. Again, want to thank you all for tuning in to the broadcast today. And so the games start at 7:30 tomorrow, I believe. The boys play at first at 7:30, and the girls will play at 9 o'clock tomorrow night. So if you guys come over, you know, safe travels to you. And yeah, and if you guys want to continue to tune in, and we'll bring this back to you again tomorrow. Again, this is Waiatona here live at the Baker City, and we will catch you at the next time. So Anson, I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over to you.